We have a THERIZINOSAURus. I can't believe it. Finally, the THERIZINOSAURus is in Dominion. Now let's take a closer look at what it might look like in the movie. So, the THERIZINOSAURus lived 70 million years ago during the late Cretaceous. It likely had feathers based on a fossil of a close relative. It was much too heavy to fly, so the feathers were probably to help keep it warm or to attract a mate. THERIZINOSAURus was 30 feet long from its beak to its tail. Because it was a plant eater, it had a large gut for digesting food. It had a wide body and a low centre of gravity. It probably waddled a bit as it walked and moved slowly. This dinosaur, like most theropods, had 3 claws on each arm. The claws were huge and shaped like giant scythes. They might have been used as weapons, but they also would probably help the animal bend tree branches to reach leaves. THERIZINOSAURus had a long neck and a small head, and it had white feet with 4 toes on each one. I think it looked like Wolverine, like a murdered turkey. Now, Jurassic being Jurassic wouldn't be the same if this animal wasn't at least coming after a human. And in this case, Claire Dearing. She doesn't exactly look happy about the situation here. I think that this murder turkey, I'm going to call it, because I think that sounds quite a cool little nickname, is obviously going after her for some reason. These creatures are herbivorous, after all, so the chances of her being hunted for food is very, very slim. So the chances are that it is a territorial display, and they have come into this area where this THERIZINOSAURus is obviously grazing, and it doesn't like it. And let's just imagine a giraffe-sized animal with massive claws doesn't really like you in the area and wants to get you out. And this is the situation I think we're going to find ourselves in, which I can't wait for. I think this thing is going to go absolutely crazy, destroying trees to get these people, and Claire has even had to go into a pond to probably escape from the animal. Maybe its sense of smell can't smell her while she's in there, or it might even not like water, who knows. But either way, I can't wait to see this scene, and I think it's going to be one to remember. One thing about it though, I do really hope that we see an animalistic nature to this animal and not a monster, because as much as this creature has the weaponry to be a monster, it probably was quite a graceful creature, and those claws probably weren't used for, murdering other dinosaurs. Now, looking closely at the image, you can see the feet. The feet are widespread, and you can actually see the 4th toe behind, which is a little bit, it's very, very, I'd say narrow clawed. So they obviously have gone for a more of like an Indoraptor sort of style of clawing here. But the one thing I did notice instantly was the huge claws in the foreground. So this creature is very low to the ground and is an absolute beast. So I've got a little bit of a warning for you here. I've got some spoiler images of some toys that I've seen and an artistic depiction of the toy and what it could look like in Dominion. So if you want to stay spoiler free from the toys from Mattel, then look away now. And here it is. You've got the image here of the THERIZINOSAURus toy from Mattel. As you can see, it is very, quite cartoony looking. But what I've noticed about the Mattel toys is they are very, very close to what you get in the films. And even the Camp Cretaceous toys seem to be pretty accurate. And one thing I like about it though is the coloration. I love how they've gone for like this purple look, which I think is probably going to end up being like a greyish sort of colour in the movie with the white underbelly. Because most creatures have got a lighter underbelly than they have on top. And that's normally for camouflage and protection. And I love the eyes. Look at them eyes, absolute devil's eyes. And I think this creature, given a bit more of an artistic look in CGI or animatronic, will look absolutely incredible. Now, here is an image of an artistic drawing of something. Now, here is an image of a THERIZINOSAURus, which I think is probably what it might look like in the movie. It's got a bit more of a realistic look to it. It's got the beak, and it's got the I call it the Jurassic World era of blue coloration around the eyes. They seem to like that sort of that brushing, dry brushing sort of look over the scales on the face. And I actually really like it. Now, I know the THERIZINOSAURUS is supposed to be feathered, all probably down a massive huge plumage on its tail, but to be honest, I'm not really overly bothered about it. Some of you are within your rights to be completely bothered by it, but I think this is not an in-gen creation. This will be something from the biosyn, and probably something to do with why Ellie Sattler's involved. This environment looks very, very swamp-like, and it looks like these guys, these new cast members, are all going to be together in this incident, and they're going to be walking through this environment, and well, it could be a dinosaur era sort of style of biome. I guess you could probably link that into Camp Cretaceous, but I know that Camp Cretaceous probably won't have much input in Dominion, probably just some references here or there. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ellie Sattler is brought in at this moment to work out what on earth is going on. Where are they? Where is this environment? Are they in a national park made by biosyn and they've got these creatures just on the loose like a game park? One of those many questions that, well, we want the team to answer. One thing's for sure is I know that this dinosaur is probably going to be a fan favourite. So guys, if you are really looking forward to seeing the THERIZINOSAURUS and what you think it might look like, if you think it's going to look like these toys and these images, then let me know in the comment section down below. I personally can't wait. Steve can't wait as well. It's just a creature we've both wanted in this series for a long time. They really are something special and I can't wait to see them. Let me know what you think of this, guys. If you're looking forward to seeing the THERIZINOSAURUS just like us and just as excited as we are, I'd love to hear your comments in the section below. And that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you haven't. And if you're new around here, don't forget to click that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. Only one thing left to say. Life will find a way. Bye bye.